Do you ever feel stuck or unsure in your spiritual growth? Many people struggle with doubt and uncertainty as they explore their inner selves and higher truths. Self-confidence plays a crucial role in spiritual development, yet it's often overlooked. In this video, we'll explore how to boost your self-assurance and make real progress on your spiritual journey. Let's start by understanding what self-confidence means in a spiritual context. Spiritual self-confidence is about trusting your inner wisdom and believing in your ability to grow and connect with something greater than yourself. It's not about ego or thinking you're better than others. Instead, it's a quiet certainty that you're on the right path, even when that path isn't always clear. Why does self-confidence matter so much on your spiritual path? When you believe in yourself and your spiritual journey, you're more likely to stick with it through challenges. Confidence helps you trust your experiences and insights rather than constantly second-guessing yourself. It gives you the courage to explore new ideas and practices that can deepen your spiritual life. Many people face barriers to spiritual self-confidence. Self-doubt is a common obstacle. You might wonder if you're doing things right, or if you're making any real progress. Negative self-talk can undermine your efforts, telling you that you're not spiritual enough or that you'll never reach your goals. Comparing yourself to others is another trap. You might look at people who seem more advanced or enlightened and feel inadequate in comparison. Fear of judgment can hold you back too. You might worry about what others will think if you share your spiritual beliefs or experiences. To build self-confidence, it's important to recognize your spiritual strengths. Take some time to reflect on your values and beliefs. What matters most to you on a deep level? What spiritual truths resonate with you? Acknowledging these core principles can give you a solid foundation. Think back on your past spiritual experiences and growth. Even if they seem small, every insight or moment of connection is valuable. Recognizing how far you've come can boost your confidence in your ability to keep growing. Developing a growth mindset is key to building spiritual self-confidence. This means seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as threats or proof of your inadequacy. When you face setbacks or confusion on your spiritual path, try to view them as valuable learning experiences. What can you discover from these moments? How can they help you become wiser or more compassionate? Now let's look at some practical steps to boost your spiritual self-confidence. Daily affirmations can be powerful tools. Choose positive statements that resonate with you and repeat them regularly. For example, you might say, "I trust my spiritual journey," or "I am open to growth and wisdom." This positive self-talk can gradually reshape your beliefs about yourself. Setting and achieving small spiritual goals is another effective strategy. Start with simple, achievable objectives. Maybe you want to meditate for 5 minutes each day or read a few pages of an inspiring book. As you consistently meet these goals, you'll build confidence in your ability to follow through on your spiritual commitments. Remember to celebrate your progress and milestones. Did you have a particularly insightful meditation? Did you respond to a difficult situation with newfound patience? Take time to acknowledge these achievements, no matter how small they might seem. This recognition reinforces your growth and boosts your confidence. Building a supportive spiritual community can significantly enhance your self-confidence. Seek out like-minded individuals who share your interests and values. This might involve joining a meditation group, attending workshops, or participating in online forums. Sharing experiences with others can validate your own journey and provide new perspectives. Learning from others' experiences can also inspire and encourage you. Cultivating self-compassion is crucial for building spiritual self-confidence. Accept that you're not perfect and that mistakes are part of the journey. When you stumble or feel lost, treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend. Remember that every spiritual seeker faces doubts and challenges. Being gentle with yourself doesn't mean giving up on growth. It means creating a supportive inner environment where growth can flourish. Maintaining consistency in your spiritual practices is another key to building self-confidence. Establish a daily routine that includes activities that nourish your spirit. This might involve meditation, prayer, journaling, or any practice that resonates with you. The specific activities matter less than the regularity. When you show up for yourself day after day, you build trust in your commitment and capabilities. Staying committed during challenging times is especially important. It's easy to practice when life is smooth, but continuing your spiritual work during difficult periods is where real growth happens. This persistence builds deep confidence in your ability to weather any storm. Overcoming self-doubt in spiritual experiences can be tricky. You might have insights or experiences that you can't fully explain or that others might not understand. Learning to trust your intuition is vital here. Pay attention to how certain ideas or practices make you feel. Do they bring a sense of peace, expansion, or clarity? These inner cues can guide you. Validating your personal spiritual insights doesn't mean you have to convince others or prove anything. It's about honoring your experiences and allowing them to shape your path. Keep an open mind, but also trust that your journey is unique and valid. Gratitude is a powerful force for building self-confidence on your spiritual path. Take time regularly to appreciate your spiritual journey. What have you learned? How have you grown? Recognizing the blessings and growth in your life, no matter how small, can shift your perspective and boost your confidence. Taking inspired action is where you really start to see the fruits of your growing self-confidence. This means moving beyond your comfort zones and applying your spiritual insights in daily life. Maybe you feel called to volunteer, to speak up for a cause you believe in, or to make a significant change in your lifestyle. As you act on your spiritual values and insights, you'll see your impact on the world around you. This real-world feedback can dramatically boost your confidence. Remember, building self-confidence on your spiritual path is an ongoing process. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about continually growing and deepening your trust in yourself and your journey. Every step you take, every challenge you face, and every insight you gain contributes to your spiritual growth and self-assurance. As you move forward, keep in mind that your spiritual path is uniquely yours. While it's helpful to learn from others, don't feel pressured to follow anyone else's blueprint. Trust that you have the inner wisdom to guide you. Your intuition, experiences, and personal truth are valid and valuable. One powerful way to build confidence is to regularly reflect on your growth. Consider keeping a spiritual journal where you can record your thoughts, experiences, and insights. Looking back on these entries over time can provide tangible evidence of your progress and evolution. It's also important to be patient with yourself. Spiritual growth often happens in subtle ways, and profound changes may take time to manifest. Trust the process and know that even when you can't see immediate results, important work is happening beneath the surface. Another aspect of building spiritual self-confidence is learning to listen to your inner voice. In our noisy world, it's easy to get caught up in external opinions and expectations. Practice creating quiet spaces in your day where you can tune into your own thoughts and feelings. This might involve sitting in silence, spending time in nature, or engaging in a mindful activity like walking or gardening. As you develop this inner listening, you'll become more attuned to your authentic self. This authenticity is a cornerstone of spiritual self-confidence. When you're true to yourself, you're less swayed by others' judgments or societal pressures. You'll find it easier to make choices that align with your values and spiritual path. Developing discernment is another important aspect of spiritual self-confidence. This means learning to distinguish between ideas, practices, and influences that truly serve your growth and those that don't. Not everything labeled as spiritual will resonate with you or be helpful for your journey. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to let go of things that don't feel right, even if they're popular or recommended by others. Remember that questioning and doubt can be healthy parts of a spiritual journey. They often lead to deeper understanding and stronger convictions. If you find yourself questioning your beliefs or practices, see it as an opportunity for growth rather than a failure of faith. Confident spiritual seekers are open to examining their beliefs and adjusting their perspectives as they learn and evolve. Another way to build confidence is through service to others. When you share your gifts, knowledge, or simply your presence with others, you often discover strengths you didn't know you had. This doesn't mean you need to set yourself up as a spiritual teacher. Simple acts of kindness, compassion, and support for others can reinforce your sense of purpose and value. Learning to set healthy boundaries is also crucial for spiritual self-confidence. This means knowing when to say no to commitments or influences that drain your energy or distract you from your path. It also involves respecting others' boundaries and understanding that everyone's spiritual journey is personal. As you grow in spiritual self-confidence, you may find that your relationships change. Some people in your life may not understand or support your spiritual pursuits. While it's ideal to maintain compassion for everyone, it's also okay to create some distance from relationships that consistently undermine your growth. Surround yourself with people who respect your path, even if they don't share it. Developing a sense of wonder and curiosity can greatly enhance your spiritual self-confidence. Approach your practices and studies with an open, inquisitive mind. Allow yourself to be awed by the mysteries of life and the universe. This attitude of wonder keeps your spiritual journey fresh and exciting, preventing it from becoming stale or routine. It's also important to maintain a balance between spiritual pursuits and everyday life. True spiritual growth isn't about escaping reality, but about bringing more awareness, compassion, and wisdom into your daily experiences. Finding ways to integrate your spiritual insights into your work, relationships, and daily tasks can help you feel more confident and grounded in your path. Setbacks and periods of stagnation are normal parts of any growth process, including spiritual growth. If you find yourself feeling stuck or disconnected, don't take it as a sign of failure. Instead, see it as an opportunity to reassess, rest, and potentially discover new approaches. Sometimes, the fallow periods in our spiritual lives are preparing us for significant breakthroughs. One often overlooked aspect of spiritual self-confidence is the willingness to be a beginner. Even as you grow and learn, maintain a beginner's mind. This openness to new ideas and experiences keeps you humble and receptive to deeper truths. Confidence doesn't mean having all the answers, it means being comfortable with not knowing and being open to learning. As you continue on your spiritual path, pay attention to synchronicities and meaningful coincidences in your life. These can serve as confirmations that you're on the right track, boosting your confidence. However, be careful not to become overly reliant on external signs. The strongest guidance comes from within. Developing a regular practice of self-reflection can significantly enhance your spiritual self-confidence. This might involve asking yourself deep questions. What am I learning about myself? How am I growing? What challenges am I facing, and how can I approach them with wisdom? Regular self-reflection helps you stay connected with your inner self and your spiritual goals. It's also helpful to remember that spiritual growth isn't always about adding new practices or knowledge. Sometimes it's about letting go of beliefs, habits, or attachments that no longer serve you. This process of releasing can be challenging, but it's often where the most significant growth occurs. Trust in your ability to let go and create space for new wisdom and experiences. Another important aspect of building spiritual self-confidence is learning to trust the timing of your growth. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to become impatient, wanting immediate results or profound experiences. However, spiritual growth often unfolds in its own time. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be on your journey. This trust in divine or universal timing can bring a deep sense of peace and confidence. Remember that your physical well-being can impact your spiritual self-confidence. Taking care of your body through proper nutrition, exercise, and rest supports your spiritual practices. When you feel physically well, you're often more capable of engaging deeply with your spiritual work. Listen to your body's needs and honor them as part of your spiritual practice. Creativity can be a powerful tool for building spiritual self-confidence. Engaging in creative activities, whether it's art, music, writing, or any form of self-expression, can help you connect with your inner self and express spiritual insights in unique ways. Don't worry about the quality of what you create. The process itself is what's valuable. As you grow in spiritual self-confidence, you may feel called to share your experiences or insights with others. This sharing can be a beautiful way to contribute to the world and reinforce your own growth. However, be mindful of not pushing your beliefs on others. Share from a place of authenticity and respect for others' paths. Building spiritual self-confidence also involves developing resilience. Life will inevitably present challenges and disappointments. Your spiritual practice can be a source of strength during these times. Remind yourself of the wisdom you've gained and the growth you've experienced. This resilience isn't about avoiding difficult emotions, but about moving through them with grace and learning from them. It's important to periodically reassess your spiritual practices and beliefs. As you grow, you may find that certain practices or ideas no longer resonate with you. Having the confidence to evolve your spiritual path is a sign of maturity and self-trust. Don't cling to approaches that no longer serve you out of habit or fear of change. Cultivating a sense of connection to nature, to others, to the universe can greatly enhance your spiritual self-confidence. Regular experiences of connection remind you that you're part of something larger than yourself. This can provide comfort and courage as you navigate your spiritual journey. Remember that building spiritual self-confidence is a lifelong journey. There's no final destination, only continuous growth and deepening understanding. Celebrate your progress, learn from your challenges, and stay open to the wonder and mystery of life. Your spiritual path is a precious and personal journey. Trust in your ability to navigate it. You have inner wisdom, strength, and resilience, even if you don't always feel it. Each step you take, each insight you gain, contributes to your growth and self-confidence. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Countless others are also seeking, growing, and learning. Your efforts not only benefit you, but contribute to the collective growth of humanity. Your increased self-confidence and spiritual growth ripple out into the world in ways you may never fully know. As you move forward from this video, take a moment to appreciate yourself for engaging with these ideas and committing to your spiritual growth. You have everything you need within you to build lasting spiritual self-confidence. Trust yourself, be patient with your journey, and stay open to the boundless possibilities that await you on your spiritual path.